Hello everyone, I am Jaideep Singh Chahal, and so this is the next video in the series that we've planned. So we'll be covering all the vehicles that we have in my personal garage and my friends' garages that we have. We're a small group of friends. We have a traveling group called the Ibex Trailblazers and the Extreme Off-Roaders, and collectively we've got a whole bunch of very interesting builds, and I'll try covering all of them one by one. So today with us, this is my 2007 LandCruiser J-120 Prado. So this we picked around 1.5 to 2 years back. Again, like all our vehicles, it's been a slow work in progress project, but we've managed to, I think, accomplish most of the stuff that we had planned with this one. So we'll begin with the front. It's got a whole bunch of mods, a whole bunch of mods sourced from all over the country, all over the world, I would say. So in the front, we've got this is the top model, I would say, deluxe bull bar by Ironman. Like my Pajero, that doesn't come with these fog lamps because that's the basic model. This is the full options top model. It's got LED DRLs and it's got turn signals in LED, a set of Ironman 4-inch fog lamps, and here we have these are a pair of KC daylighters. So don't go for the size. It's an amazing set of lights. KC is an American brand. They've been in the lighting business for ages, I believe, and very top quality lights. I don't have the lumen capacity and all at hand, but it's a 6, 7 or a 6.5 inch set. The winch is out for servicing. We've got a synthetic rope 12,000 pound winch on this one as well, and this again is the antenna, the President CB radio antenna. We've got the same model, same set in all of our vehicles. That's our communication. One thing I would like to say, this I feel is the best overland build we have done so far. Uh, I would not say it's an off-roading vehicle. It's very comfortable off-road, but the purpose that we've made this one for is overlanding, is for traveling, off the grid traveling, I would say, and it has been performing flawlessly. This one comes with a 1GRFE engine. It's a petrol V6, 4000 cc. The same engine is used in a whole bunch of vehicles all across the world. You've got this in your Tacomas, you've got this in your um, Forerunners. The same one is used in some countries, not all. In some countries, you get the same engine in the LC 200 instead of the V8. I would say so. That kind of shows how capable this motor is. Also, I believe in some countries we got the same engine in the 70 series, which is the modern retro Land Cruiser pickup and the Troopy versions. Very reliable motor, has been there for a while. Earlier it used to be a 3.4, 3.5 liter unit. Now it's a 4 liter unit, and very capable. The bore and stroke in this one is almost same, so 95 by 94, I think, and so the power delivery is right there. It's a non turbo engine. There's no turbo, so there's no lag of power. The power delivery is always there, and this one has a 5-speed automatic gearbox. Very capable, no lag, very rugged. There's been zero issues with any of the drivetrains so far. These engines are known to have just two issues which have been addressed. They have water pumps and thermostat valves that go bad, so that was replaced by original parts. And the other one is the other common issue is people ignoring the oil change interval for automatic transmissions, which I believe has to be done the minute you buy it. So we've had no issues with that. So coming to this side, we'll come to the interesting bits. In there, if you can see, this is an Ironman upper control arm. This is the forged upper control arm, and you can see the coil and the damper, which is the Ironman Foam Seal Pro. That is the top of the line Ironman you can buy. A lot of height adjustment and the valving is amazing on this one. Uh, this suspension, especially for a lot of people who test ride Ironman or any aftermarket high performance suspension vehicle, they have this complaint, or they're unable to feel uh, the difference right there. They'll find the vehicle very hard, very stiff. But the thing with good high quality suspensions is it takes a while for the oil to heat up and reach the right temperature, which is the working temperature. So early mornings, even this feels like you're riding a bricks cart. But a few kilometers, like 10-15 minutes of driving, and it smoothens out everything. You won't feel a bump, you won't feel anything. This is the ever favorite. We've got a set of BF Goodrich KO2s again in this one. So this we have a 285 70 17, which is around 32-ish inches, and these wheels are my favorite method wheels till date. This is a set of five rotary forged method wheels, and uh, they've got a they've got a groove inside, uh, where your the outer side goes and sits on that groove. It's a ribbed groove, and that grips your tire. So these are street use wheels, but they'll give you uh, a certain amount of extra capability to lower the pressure which you need when going off road. So that is possible even without using full out bead lockers. So these are the best compromise, not a compromise. These are an amazing set, but these are light wheels which will not let will not let your tire come off as well. And moving to the side, the funny looking box on top is a two-person if you weigh something like me, or a three-person if you're a regular build. That's a rooftop tent by Ironman. Amazing thermal insulation on that one. We've used it in rain. We've used it in close to zero, slightly lower temperatures as well. It's performed flawlessly. This is a full-sized awning, again by Ironman. You can also convert this awning into another resting area, sleeping area with the covering on the side. That's lying inside. We'll get to that later. And coming around the back, uh, I'll show you. This is our fridge unit. This is again by Ironman. It's called the Ice Cube. This is 65 liters unit, and you can convert both sides into a regular fridge, into a freezer. Both sides takes the temperature up to minus 18 degrees. Very capable. We've got high gauge wiring for this one, so it will run only when the vehicle runs. Currently, we're not using an alternate second battery setup like a lot of people do abroad. So maybe we'll get to that eventually. But we mostly travel in very cold temperatures. So once you cool it down enough, it maintains the temperature even if the vehicle is shut down overnight. Here we've got a towing ball and pin. This in itself is a very unique tow hook. Uh, the emergency latching point yet has to be installed. The plate is cut just like my Pajero, but that still has to be installed. So the pin and ball both are rated for 8 tons. So this gives you the option of towing whatever. You're not just restricted with a ball clasp or the other one. So in this one, what we've done is we've taken out the catalytic converters, and it's running something like a semi free flow exhaust. So the exhaust note is very enjoyable, and it makes the choke, the catalytic converters end up restricting your power a little. But now this is performing very well. We've got a genuine safari snorkel in the front, which is made for this very vehicle, and it's a sealed unit, gives you a lot of water weighting capacity. Even though something built this nice, I won't be taking it into that much of water. But that's again, it helps you get a lot of fresh air for the vehicle. We've got damping all across. I can show you the interior as well. Uh, so very basic interior, and we've got almost zero changes, but we've got very good damping on the sides, and we've got a good set of audio. We've got JL audio speakers front and back, and 6 inches in the back. In the front, we've got 6x9s. This one has 6x9s, just like the Isuzu in the front, and damping all around. So it feels like a tank. Once you close the doors, it's very silent. The engine noise is zero. There's no low temperature issues, starting, running, flawless. So other stuff, I believe we've got a decent underbody protection unit that we made ourselves, and apart from that, I think that's about it. All the fluids were changed, all the consumables that needed replacement, they've been done, and I think this in itself is probably the most underrated and ignored vehicle in our country. A lot of people, just because it's a petrol, the resales are very low. This, I would say, is an amazing option if somebody wants a good, reliable, tough, and very powerful. I will repeat that, very powerful vehicle. This one from the factory, this model of 1GR FE makes around 250 255 horsepower, and the part delivery is right there. There's zero lag at whatever RPM you're running. It's got power ready for you. So this is one of the most ignored and underrated vehicles, I would say. But we as Indians, we're very lucky that something like this was sold in India with the most sought after motor. So the 1GR FE is worldwide. A lot of people, they really love this engine for the kind of part delivery it has. You would notice that everything that I say comes to the engine again and again. That's because it's a gem of a motor, very powerful. Somebody who's not driven it would not know. That's the thing. So these you can buy them for very cheap. 10-12 lakhs is a decent budget. You spend an equal amount on it. For under 20-20ish lakhs, you can have something you can use, your children can use, your grandkids can use. It is never going to go bad. So very reliable Toyota technology there, I would say. mm, so we have quite a few trips planned this year. Let's see, we'll try covering that as well, and we'll try to do another video of the interior, but there's nothing much in the interior, I would say. It's a very practical, no nonsense build. So if you have any questions or anything related to that, I would be happy to answer. Thank you so much.